Okay, let's make some focal points for this removable policy envelope belly band that's going to hold our tickets. I did not have any prepared. If you don't know the story, I was actually planning to move last fall, but then unfortunately I was laid off from my job. And so that meant that the move was out. But prior to that move, I was prematurely cleaning up my house, and I have a stash of things that I had made for previous junk journals, focal points, envelopes, just all the fun embellishments that I had made in the past. And I live in a very small house that does not have a craft room. I am crafting currently in my kitchen, living room, office, craft room combo because I live in a very small townhome. So I had to throw everything out, which, at the time didn't seem like that big of a deal because I knew I could always make more. But here we are, it's Junk Journal January, and I am focal pointless. So we're gonna make some together. So I'm just grabbing some stamps that fit my fashion theme that I have. I actually don't have the die cut things for these, so I'm gonna have to fussy cut these. So I won't torture you by fussy cutting them all, but I will show you a few just as a demonstration. And so I've loaded them here into my stamper. This Stamping Pro platform is great because if the stamp doesn't come out perfectly the first time, you can just redo it. And I'm gonna use watercolor to color in these ladies. So I'm gonna make sure that I use waterproof ink. I happen to have Ranger Archival ink in jet black, and that is what I'm going to use. So I'm just inking these lovely ladies up. And underneath, I just tore out a sheet of watercolor paper from my watercolor practice pad that I've got. And I am not a watercolor artist. I have minimal skills, but that's okay. The nice thing is, by watching me, you will know you do not have to be a highly skilled artist in order to create some fun and beautiful things for your junk journal, which is one of the reasons that I just really love this craft. It allows me to look at things creatively in new ways, use what I've already got, and learn as I go. So best way to get better is just to do it. And some of the ink didn't transfer, which is exactly why I'm using this platform. So I'm just gonna ink one more time, and then what you'll see what it does is that it just really lines everything up perfectly so that I can restamp without making a mess. So here we go, ink number 2. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And I actually just got this to smooth across the top because I found that when I was doing a lot of stamping while I was making cards, it's making my hands really sore. It's actually pretty hard on the arms and fingers. And I do have a chamois that I keep on hand that is damp in a little Tupperware container so that I can wipe the ink off right away, especially when it comes to the archival ink. It will stain your platform. Mine has a ton of stains on it already from the last time I used StazOn ink, which is also archival and permanent. It's great, but it does stick. So anyway, it's a good idea to wipe these off. I know a lot of folks don't. Sometimes I stamp directly onto old book pages, but for this one, I'm actually gonna be good and clean off my stamps. Okay, so as promised, I'm not going to do all of these, but just wanted to sample one so that you could see what my plans are for this. But essentially, I just have my inexpensive watercolor box, and because the colors for my junk journal theme are navy, blue, and pink, I'm just going to color in some of their dresses in some light pinkish tones and see where we land. final version, I have cut out all of these lovely ladies, and I really like the shimmer. I used a few of my Finetec metallic paints as well as my inexpensive paints. I wanted to really see what the difference was. So this is the inexpensive regular watercolor, and these are the metallics. And yeah, I'm happy. Pretty fun. So I can't wait to start using these adorable ladies on my junk journal layouts and embellishments. So I'll show you a few examples, and in future videos, you'll get to see me use them. So I hope you enjoy making your own focal points with your stamps and your watercolors. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.